Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Good morning. It's actively snowing. It's just little greasy flurries that just make the road icky. Ugh. So it's just a little bit greasy out today. It's really funny because yesterday was the first really icy day, real Minnesota roads. For me. The day before was for everyone else that was out on the roads. But it was shocking to me how fast by the end of the day I was already in it. Like, I'm already back in the mode of winter driving. Because Victoria goes, "What are you doing?" When I was slowing down. I said, "Well, that car is stopping." And she goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I could either slam on my brakes and dive into a ditch, or I could slow down now and hope they've turned by the time I get there. And if not, I only have to press my brakes a little bit. We won't slide around." She's like, "Oh, right, it's winter again." Winter again. It's a defensive driving posture, y'all. Death grip on the steering wheel. Defensive driving at all times. Oh my gosh, I just remembered I have to do that last junk and survival kit, and some of you wanted stickers. I'm so sorry. I haven't got them out yet. They're going out today. Okay, I got it in. I did not have Lysol, so I've got Borax and Dawn dishwashing detergent in there. I'm going to get some gloves on and a respirator because, ew, let me give you a close-up of that in a minute, but it is, see this is mold. It's all mold. And I've already washed my hands once because it started to itch on my skin. So I am definitely going to wear gloves and a respirator for this one. We're going to be safe. But I'll get you a close-up when I find gloves. Sexy, yes? Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, there it is. We got to get all that off there and kill whatever's there so that we can take this baby home. Okay, so it's not going to be a quick flip. You knew that, though. In my heart, I think I knew it, too. It's going to have to be restained in those places. So I think I'm going to have to get some sandpaper on it, some steel wool. The springs need to be retied. And it may have to be moved out in favor of some other pieces that'll come together faster, just so I have plenty of furniture for January. I'm not giving up on her, don't worry, she ain't leaving, but I need the room in here for pieces that I can do right away. So I may hose it down with some Lysol and then move it back to the garage for now. It smells better. At least the cleaning did its job as far as the wood smells better. It's like a Jenga puzzle in my head, you know, like I'm sorting through the projects and the pieces and what I can do and what I can't do. So I think for now, what I'm going to do is finish cleaning this up, and then I'm going to take it out and hose it down with some Lysol. I don't like spraying Lysol in here. I don't like breathing it. But take it out, spray it with Lysol, let it sit out there till I have the time. Because I don't want to half-ass this. That makes sense? So, I mean, the last thing I want to do is take a gorgeous piece of true antique furniture and not do justice by it. So, let's do that. I have a small table out there that needs to be filled. I think I'll bring that in. There it is, and it needs to be cleaned too. I picked this one up at the recycling center. I hate these. I, with a passion, hate these. I don't know how anybody else feels about them, but I would rather die than put that on my project. So I'm going to pop those out, clean this up, fill those holes. We're going to tighten the screws. We're going to make sure that we're going to use some tight chair on the screws to make sure they don't come loose ever, although it's really sturdy right now. But just a precaution. And then I'm going to tighten it down, fill the holes, and we're going to prime the whole thing and give it a new look. Yeah, that was dirtier than it looked. So now there's going to be a bunch of woodworkers, since I said I'd rather die than put these on my project, that are going to be like, what's wrong with that? It's a lazy way of joining things and you know it. To screw through the fascia is a lazy way of repairing or building anything and you know it. So hidden connectors, guys. Hidden connectors. So we're going to make sure these go away for sure. And that's a personal preference. If you just love this look, it just reminds me of cheap pine furniture from the 90s, which this is clearly cheap pine furniture. That like every little Country Hearts is the place that comes to my mind in Cold Spring, and they're still there, but they would make these little tables and all this stuff, and that's what they did. Like they were mass producing these cheap pine pieces of furniture that they would just screw through the fascia, and I'm like, that's so lazy. And so it feels cheap to me when I see that. I'm going to make it not cheap. Personal. It's a personal thing. I have an opinion. Deal with it. We're going to get rid of them. And I'm going to get lots of comments about, for a little plant stand like that? Yeah, no, it's tacky. The OG used to build plant stands, and he didn't have one of those damn nubbins on there. So I'm going to find my filler. Got the Verdick, the pink stuff. It's not wood filler per se, but it's going to work. Why am I not using the Quickwood? I know I'm going to get that comment. It doesn't require Quickwood. We're not going to be screwing it down. We're not going to be, treating it like wood. It's just a filler. So Quickwood's kind of expensive for like tighten this down. Quickwood is kind of expensive for the tube that you get. I think it's like $6 and it will not fill a lot. So for common filling, you can use spackle. You can use, I have wood filler that I use. I like the kind that you mix yourself. But in this case, I'm going to use the spackle because I'm not the best at like spackling and filling. I always make a huge mess and use more than I need, but gets the job done. I should just use my thumb because I like to make sure it's pushed in all the way to fill that hole, and then see, I end up pulling it out. Better more than less, because you'll see that circle. You know what? I've got these little, they've stapled something in here. So I'm not fill those too. See what I mean? I mean, that's just lazy because they were painting it. They should have filled them anyway. They should have filled it. This should not be a Stacy filling. And look, it's every side has these 3 staple holes in it. Lazy woodworker. Especially if you're painting. All you gotta do is fill them. I could never leave a product like that. I mean, I seriously, even if I'm just making it for myself, would have never. Neither would my husband. He's very meticulous. We'd be filling it all. Just fill it out. Fill it. Filler's cheap. I mean, I think this cost me, I think I did a pickup at Walmart and it was less than $4 for this pig stuff. So it's cheap, but it goes a long way. And you can tell. All right. The staple holes are all filled. All right, I filled a little corner chip over here too. Now I just have to wait for everything to dry, and then we'll sand her down and prime, paint, move on with our lives. So it's just another small table to go in the booth. Still won't be anything substantial. Definitely won't be sticking around. Nothing. It's gonna be nothing. So yeah, right. Woo! Bye-bye, snow. I have to go in and figure out why my Etsy settings are off because, so last week I sold that teacup that I shipped out. They just deposited it. They're supposed to deposit the next day. And I'm like, what do you mean I just got an Etsy deposit? That's not right. But anyway, I'm going to the post office with the other box and the rest of the stickers. So yay, that's going out right now. Okay, you guys, I'm going to make one special announcement before I wrap things up for the video for the day. As promised, I have some new merch. So if you think I don't see your comments, I see you. I see your comments, and I would like to introduce you to the Second Mouse Gets the Cheese shirts. So these are now available on my shop. I'll put the link in below. If you click the main link, they'll come up as the first items that you see. When you click into them, for some reason, Teespring is having a lot of trouble loading images right now. And I contacted them and they're like, we're updating some systems. So if you want to get it ordered before Christmas, you've got to do it in the next week or so, because I ordered mine today and I should be getting mine around the 23rd of December. So they are backed up for Christmas. So if you're looking to get that before the holidays, you got to order it now. And that's why I am announcing it without having my samples, but I will show you my sample when it comes. I'm so excited. So I've been working on the design with Jeff for a while, but it's the Second Mouse Gets the Cheese. So those of you who remember, my friend Karen had said, the early bird might get the worm, but it's the second mouse who gets the cheese. And sometimes when we get late to a garage sale, we find our cheese, y'all. So if you want that, click the link below. You can also get one of the Happy Junket shirts, one of the, I don't even know, Junket Superhero. I don't know. I don't even know what my shirts are anymore, you guys. Oh, and if you'd like to send me a Thrift Flip challenge, which I probably won't get until after the holidays either, you can send it to the P.O. Box. And for those of you who would like to buy me a coffee, it's sort of like Patreon without the monthly commitment. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy junkin'. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.